Kenya is a republic with three branches of government: an executive branch, led by a directly elected president, a bicameral parliament consisting of the Senate and National Assembly, and a judiciary. In the August general elections, the third under the 2010 Constitution, citizens cast ballots for president, deputy president, and parliamentarians, as well as county governors and legislators. International and domestic observers judged the elections generally free and fair, although the opposition alleged there were irregularities. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission declared United Democratic Alliance Party candidate Deputy President William Ruto defeated former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The National Police Service maintains internal security and reports to the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government. The National Intelligence Service collects intelligence both internally and externally and reports directly to the President. The Kenya Defense Forces report to the Ministry of Defense and have some domestic security responsibilities, including border security and supporting civilian organizations in the maintenance of order, including post-disaster response. Civilian authorities at times did not maintain effective control over the security forces. There were reports that members of the security forces committed numerous abuses. Significant human rights issues included credible reports of unlawful or arbitrary killings, including extrajudicial killings, forced disappearances, torture and cases of cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment by the government. Harsh and life-threatening prison conditions, arbitrary arrest and detention, arbitrary interference with privacy, restrictions on free expression and media, including violence or threats of violence against journalists and censorship, substantial interference with the freedom of peaceful assembly and freedom of association, including harassment of non-governmental organizations and activists, serious government corruption, lack of investigation of and accountability for gender-based violence, and the existence of laws criminalizing consensual same-sex sexual conduct between adults, although there were no reports of the law being enforced. Impunity at all levels of government continued to be a serious problem. The Governmental Independent Policing Oversight Authority, established to provide civilian oversight of police, investigated numerous cases of misconduct. The government took limited and uneven steps to address cases of alleged unlawful killings by security force members, although the Independent Policing Oversight Authority continued to refer cases of police misconduct to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions for prosecution. Despite many reports and investigations of alleged corruption, few cases resulted in prosecutions, leading to charges of impunity. Al-Shabaab staged deadly attacks on isolated communities along the border with Somalia, targeting both security forces and civilians. The government continued to prioritize investigations and prosecutions of terrorist activities. Human rights groups alleged security forces committed abuses, including extrajudicial killings, while conducting counter-terrorism operations.